Hey everyone, this will be my review on the Razor Naga MMORPG mouse. You can pick one of these up at Best Buy for around, I think 70 or 80 bucks. Is it worth it? Let me show you. Comes in a very nice packaging. I know that they have a wireless edition, the Naga Epic, but I didn't want to spend the money on that. By the way, Naga Epic is $130. This one, however, is just $80, and it's worth it. As you can see by this picture, there's a keypad on the side of the mouse that pretty much replaces all of these top keys, or you can bind the keys on the side to anything on the keyboard. You can turn these lights on or off to fit your preference. However, you cannot change the color. This backlight logo glows. It's pretty awesome. So you have two buttons right here to go forward and back, and you have 12 customizable buttons. Very useful for games like Rift, World of Warcraft, EVE Online. I use it for WoW. And I'll include my username. So I just started playing that. And the scroll wheel is very nice. It feels really smooth. Really smooth to scroll on, as you can see. Well, not really, but so this mouse, durability wise, this thing feels very durable. Just don't throw it at the wall whenever you get destroyed in WoW or something. The keys feel very satisfying to click. They make a nice little noise, but doesn't feel really clunky. The mouse makes a very satisfying left and right click, and I can't see any problems with the build quality so far. There's a nice rest here, and I personally would recommend this mouse for someone who uses a claw or fingertip grip. But even if you use a palm grip, alright, and let me show you the different kinds. Palm grip is pretty much when you put your whole, you rest your whole hand on the mouse. This mouse isn't the best for that, or maybe I just have big hands. But, see, you take up the whole hand. Fingertip, touching it with pretty much just your fingers, not touching it with your palm at all. What I typically do is kind of the claw, I guess. You touch it with the back of your palm, and you just kind of move like that. And this thing has let me check, 17 buttons. Well, that's including the left and right mouse, but the 12 customizable buttons can be binded to anything on your keyboard. But yeah, if you see that Apple icon, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? I mean, I think it's pretty ironic. But this thing has an amazing 5,600 DPI. Now I know someone's probably going to say, well, the Mamba has higher, but the issue is, I'm not sure, I think my screen's 27 or 37, 27, I'm not really sure, but honestly, you're not going to even notice anything above, I'd say 3,000, unless you have a monitor that's above 35 to 40 inches. You're not really going to even have a use for it. It won't be, oh, it's nicer, it's just, I honestly don't think you'll be able to use it. But that's the perfect DPI that is adjustable with the Razor tools that you can install on the Razor website. The cable, yes, the cable is very cool. I know cables aren't the best, which is why there's the Naga Epic, but if you don't want to spend $130 on a mouse, I didn't. They have this nice braided cable. You probably can't see the texture, but it kind of feels like a weird cloth in a way. It's less likely to get tangled like this normal rubbery one. So that's really nice, and it has a gold-plated USB, as you can see here. So it's a really good connection. Now performance, it has a 1 millisecond response time along with the Naga Epic. Now this is not the Naga Epic, but just in case anyone was confused. So the response time on both wired and wireless modes is 1 millisecond. And so that's extremely fast. You click 1 millisecond later, depending on the speed of your computer, obviously, it recognizes the command. So that's just a standard. That's perfect for anybody who's interested in not lagging with their mouse. And so you could bind any spells or attacks to any of these keys that you want. Honestly, it's really helpful, because even if you do want to use the top bar, you can just bind it to your keypad. There's a button on the bottom right here that you can switch. So even if you have this whole row filled up, you can use your keypad. And then you can create more macros, and then you have those 12 keys in addition to your whole keyboard. So it's great. It's really awesome. This is geared mainly for people who play MMORPGs, such as, like I said, Rift, EVE Online, WoW. And this is better than the official WoW mouse in build quality, but I would highly recommend this. It's very good. Invisible 3.5G sensor, and tracking speed is 200 inches per second. So if you were just going like a wild ape and moving this thing across your surface, it could track up to 200 inches per second. So feel free to be a speed demon all you wish. And at first, this may feel awkward. In the first hour I used it, I was like, I should return this and go get the new Death Adder 3.5. But after using it for just a few hours, you really get used to the buttons. So don't give up hope on this. It just takes maybe a day of partial use, and you'll get used to this bad boy. It's a very good I really recommend it. It's great. I've seen other things. You put your hand, and then there's all kinds of other keys you can hit, but this I would recommend more, because everything's at your disposal of your thumb. Great mouse. I would very highly recommend it for anyone who's interested. And it's also good for FPS shooters, because most shooters, you switch for PC, you switch weapons with 1, 2, and 3 or something like that. This, you can simply tap it with your thumb, so while you're moving, you don't have to take your fingers off of the WASD, and you can still be aiming and selecting a different weapon, so you can just become the ultimate monster. Anyway, that's all for now. I'd really like to have some responses so I could review more stuff. I have a lot. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and rate, comment, subscribe if you like. Tell me what you think, and if you have anything else you'd like to review, and if I have it, I'll do it. Thanks guys. See you later.